Saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. It's not that I want you not to say, but if you only knew how easy it would be to show me how you feel. More than words is all you have to do to make it real. Then you wouldn't have to say that you loved me, 'cause I'd already know. What would you do if my heart was torn in two? More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. What would you say if I took those words away? Then you could make things new just by saying I love you. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. More than words. La-di-da-di-da. Hey everyone, welcome to MT Guitar. Today we're doing one of the biggest acoustic rock ballads out there, More Than Words by Extreme, with just a guitar and voice, gorgeous harmonies, right? It's a really nice piece. And the guitar part is constantly showing its prowess through voice leading and through rhythmic interest, and it feels like the guitar part's always moving. A big lesson from this song is anticipation, and I want to kind of take you on a little tour through this part. And so this song has a lot of upward movement through those anticipations on the upbeats. So let's talk about it here. Right away we see some up strums with my index. Nuno Bettencourt, is doing this pinch strum method. Everyone has their own thing on the acoustic. This is really a cool technique here. We're gonna first just separate the bass and bass and treble, right? Thumb and fingers, and then immediately we anticipate with a pinch on this G over B and strum up. We'll go over the exact chords and notes later. Let me just get to the point here. Watch this. Repeat. So a little slap to signify the backbeat. Then he goes. So he's using muting, lifting the left hand a little bit to mute these notes, as well as a melody. Ba-ba. It took a little bit to get this. When I was listening and studying this song, I was like, man, okay, what's going on here? And I just eventually realized that this up strum is incredibly important to create contrast from it with the finger pick, because this is very melodic compared to that strumming, which a lot of strumming sounds, we don't hear the melody as prominently. So it's like a wash of sound. But when we pick those notes, it's really pronounced, right? Prominent. So that melody is da da ba da da. You hear that? It's almost quite classical, right? It's like it's very well composed as far as the guitar part constantly showing a little bit of interest because there's no bass and drums, and so the guitar gets to shine. So I recommend learning this because it'll really work so much of your technique, and it's very fascinating, these upbeats and stuff. As the song progresses, these anticipations continue. Right here. Here, anticipated, boom. Then even here, right, is only D7 is not anticipated there. All anticipated here. When I go up with my head, 4 anticipations in a row on the E minor there. Finally, we get some down strums. So we're in the key of G, and they did it in standard E flat. I'm just doing it in standard. I'm singing it down an octave anyway, so I didn't need that lower note anyway. But I would have if I was singing up an octave. I'll put this on the Patreon, and I recommend learning with me here on the video. We'll go over it nice and slow, but keep it interesting and moving. And do subscribe, hit the bell icon, and leave a comment. It's always great to hear from you. Happy New Year. All right, let's go ahead, zoom in and learn this. All right, so there's a lot going on with the right hand, with the picking. Why don't we start with the chords and we'll ease our way into actually how to play this with your right hand. We have a G chord to start off. This is the 4-finger G. G over B is next. C add 9, right? So that kind of C where basically just move your fingers as if it were a G chord but down a string so that the ring and pinky are sort of there. Wish You Were Here is a good example of songs where you keep those fingers there. So here, okay, we're gonna go to A minor, a little bit of an A minor 7. I'll put the pinky as well, and then a D and a D sus. All right, that's the sort of the chord movement. Do do A minor 7, pinky off. Sorry, C, D, D sus, back to G. Okay, you can kind of hear the song already. C, D, D sus, E minor, and then 5th string, so E minor over B, A minor 7, etc. I think now let's start to get the right hand involved, and then we'll continue learning the song. It's a lot. There's a lot of sections and stuff, so we'll get there. All right, so for the intro, it's sort of the first phrase of the verse. All right, so we have bass, fingers, and let's see. So we're going to kind of root our fingers here on the 4th, 3rd, 2nd string. You could do the first 3 strings if you want, but I'm going to be as accurate as I can to the recording. So we have that going on. Bass, 4th, 3rd, 2nd strings. And then we put our hand over to mute the sound and a slight slap. Now we go to thumb 5th string. We can lift the middle finger because now it's G over B. And we're going to go pinch, so that's 5th string on the thumb, 4th, 3rd, 2nd on the fingers, and then an up strum with the index, and then a slap. So it's like, okay. Now we go to that C add 9, and we pinch again, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd strings, and then up with the index. See? Now we do a melody that's like 5th and 1st 3 strings. And notice I'm kind of pinching and then muting, meaning lifting the left fingers. And then slap, so a lot of rhythm going on. Right, one more time, the whole thing. And then I'm adding a thumb bass right before the 2 pinches, so there's 3 bass notes. Now an A minor 7, and we pinch, same thing, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd strings. Up, strum, slap, okay? So I'm going to forego saying the slap because I think you get it by now. That's just going to happen throughout. Then we do the same thing, bass, and then pinch, but this time we add the ring, the pinky, I mean, on the 3rd fret, 1st string. And we go, ma-bo. So the melody is like, da-do. Then a C chord, pinch, up strum, D, pinch, up strum on a D sus 4, and then we land on a G. So, very intricate part here. So, really slow, the whole thing. You can add a little on the D, little thumb on the 3rd string. But it's optional. So that would be the intro. We do that twice. So let's run that slowly twice, and then the verse starts in the same way. So we've already covered a lot of good material here. Ready? 3, 4. Repeat. Okay. Now we sing, right? Say my love. Same thing. Let's just do it for practice sake, and then we'll get to the next section. One more time. It's not Not that I want you, good job, to say, but if, here we go. We land on an E minor after doing it 2 times. Right? 4 times total if you count the intro. So now we land on an E minor. All anticipated, by the way. Same pattern. It's a pinch, up strum, slap. Then we go thumb to 5th string, so it's an E minor over B for a sec. Then an A minor 7, anticipated. Same thing with the A minor 7, we're going to do the ba-ba, so that's... Okay, then we go to a D7, so that's from here. And then one more A bass to a D. And here we're just sort of killing time a little bit, so it's like pinch. That's like pinch. So it's pinch, slap, pinch, up, slap. Okay. Now we go. Okay, so that's a little bit differently. So we go pinch on a G, and he's going to change the strings from second to, from second, third, fourth to first, second, third each time. So that's G, pinch, and then lift it, and then first 3 strings. Then D over F sharp, but leave the first string open. And go again, 6th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and then 6th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and E minor. Okay, so that's, and then an up, and then a slap, right? How you feel more, and then and then E minor over B. So how you feel more than words. Land on the A minor 7, words, all the same, same as before, but now we go to a G7. Same thing, we go pinch, up, slap, pinch, up, and actually, sorry, pinch, up, slap, and then go to B, the 5th string, over B bass, land on a C. Now we go C, up strum, and then a quick pinch, 3rd fret to 1st fret, 2nd string, and then we go to a C minor, so that would be, then you would. Okay, now we're going to go to a C minor, bar chord, and we go pinch, up, slap, pinch, up, slap, right? I'm sorry, pinch, it's a lot to teach, so pinch, up, slap, pinch, pinch, slap, right? And then we land on a G. And then 2 pinches. Now the E minor, we go. Okay, so I'm kind of interrupting myself. Why don't I play it so you can hear it from the E minor. A minor. G7. Right? Is all you have. Here's a G7. Right? Da 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 da. Here's E minor. Sorry, it's 6th, 5th, 4th, 5th. Switching strings that I'm pinching each time. 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Right? Does that make sense? 6th, 5th, 4th, 5th with the thumb. Now A minor, we just go down strum and just let it hang. D7, here's sort of the tagline. Okay, and then now we do the post-chorus. I don't know what else to call it, but it's kind of like the post-chorus. Or you could call it like the, the second chorus or the continuation of the chorus. Now we go. So let's see. Now we go. So we go bass, first 3 strings, slap, right? But now we start anticipating each one back and forth. 1, that? So it's bass, boom, up, boom, up, boom, up. And then we go D, like that, 2 pinches. So let's see, let me get in my head. Would you say if I... And then pinch up, slap, right? E minor. And we go pinch up, slap, B minor, C. Now we go C, C, G over B, pinch, all anticipated, A minor 7. Okay. So again, that would be from here. Again, another get the pinky on the 3rd fret and go first string, 2nd string on a pinch, and then D7. And then on the recording it goes, thumb is going like 4th, 3rd, 4th, 3rd. But I noticed live, Bettencourt goes, not that. He goes to F, to the 2nd fret. I like that. So 4th, 3rd, 4th, 6th string, 2nd fret to G. Same thing, repeat, nice and slow. Just by now strum the D7, la la. Now we have the la 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 da da over the intro. La 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 la. Well then, let's practice it. La da da da. A minor 7, let it strum. D7, let it strum. And then a little 2 taps on the guitar. Then we have a 2nd verse. So that's the entire form. I'm going to leave the outro for the Patreon arrangement. It's kind of a lot going on, and that's great. If you can get through the whole form and you want to do that ending, it'll be written out there. Let me play the entire form, since I've sort of been talking, and now you have a slow way to play through it. Use your ear if there's things that I kind of brushed over quickly, and also have a little bit of flexibility. Everything doesn't need to be exactly like the recording, of course. So just try it with me slow, and then, hopefully that helps clarify any questions. All right, so nice and slow. Ready? 1, 2, 3, intro. Okay, let's do that again because I messed up. All right, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go for the verse. Good. This is the 2nd time through. We're going to go to E minor after this D right here. A minor 7. Boop, boop. D7, G, F, E minor. More than words. Here's the D7. All I have to do. G7. C minor. Pinch, pinch, G. That you. E minor. Anticipations. Strum A minor 7. All right. Strum D7. Now we go this part over and over. Now D, da, do, da, E minor, B minor, C. G over B, A minor 7. Right? Repeat. Pretty tricky. Nice and slow. B minor C. Then you could make things new just by intro. More than words. One more time. Da, 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 da. Strum. Let it ring out. D7. Strum. Tap, tap. Rip the second verse. Right? So, just because I go through it and talk, and then play it, doesn't mean it should take only a few minutes to learn. I spent quite a bit of time doing this, so feel free to pause, rewind, just watch it over and over again, and I think you'll see that the ear can take over a little bit, hopefully, if you get the backbeat going. If these are new techniques that might take a while, give yourself the time and patience, but also don't be afraid to use your ear and have a little bit of flexibility in terms of this guitar part. So, masterpiece by Nuno Bettencourt, and so there you go. Enjoy, and let me know if you have any questions or need clarification on any section of the song. Hope you enjoy. We'll see you next time, everyone. Thanks. Bye.